Hi, welcome back to the bass string experiment. Here we are at gig number 13. If you're getting a little lost with where we are in the videos, if you go to the description box below, you'll find links to all the other videos in this series. So here we are, gig number 13 in the bass string experiment series. This gig was with Uncle Funk's Disco Inferno at the Holiday Inn Hotel in Peterborough, which was a private charity event which the band had played at previously. We played it last year as well. We were asked to play again. Unfortunately, I don't have any footage, video, photographic or otherwise, from before the gig, during the gig or after the gig. The reason being, when we turned up, we had to set up really quickly. There was very little space on the stage to set any cameras up. And then straight after the gig, we had to break down really quick and leave. The event had overrun, so we had to leave that room really quickly. So unfortunately, I have no video footage for you whatsoever, but I can assure you the gig did actually go ahead. So here we are the day after the gig. Here's the bass, the Status Empathy, Status Graphite Empathy, wooden body, graphite neck, with the rotosound Swing Bass 66 strings on, with the black marks on the silk windings to prove it's the same set of strings that we've been using the whole way through this video series. So here's the bass after gig number 13. So what state are the strings in? Well, as I've remarked upon in the last couple of videos, the bottom end is changing. The bottom strings, the E and the A string, feel very different. They're certainly not supple anymore. They're feeling quite stiff. They haven't died off totally, but they're definitely getting there. The D and G strings still have some brightness, generally because we don't play, as bass players, we don't play those two strings as much as we play the E and the A string. They're kind of in their groove, these strings now, so we don't have loads of top end. That has come away. The bottom end isn't quite as solid as it was, but there's still plenty of gigs in these strings. Thankfully, this 3-band EQ on this bass is pretty extensive, so I can add any top, middle or bottom that I want to compensate for how the strings are doing. So in a performance sense, you wouldn't know any different, really. Basically, I'm the one, being the bass player that's playing the strings, that's noticing the difference. So as of gig number 13, here is how these strings sound, so I'll give you a quick demonstration. So as you can hear, they haven't died off. They're not at the end of the road. They've got plenty of gigs left in them. They're just changing. But we are kind of in that mid-section now. So for feel, we're going to stay at 50%. For brightness, we're going to stay at 50% as well. Nothing's really changed in the space of one gig. In terms of bottom end, we'll stay at 75% as per the last video, gig 12. And in terms of overall feel, the strings haven't really changed that much between gig 12, which was 2 days ago, and gig 13 that was yesterday. So for the moment, I'm still going to give them a big thumbs up. And we move on to gig number 14. Which will be Uncle Funk's Disco Inferno at the Drill Hall in Ware. This is a public ticketed event, so anyone can come along. And the Empathy will be in use, and these strings will be on it, and we'll see how we go after gig number 14. So, we'll see you next time. Take it easy. Gig number 14, Uncle Funk's Disco Inferno, the Drill Hall in Ware.